What's going on, guys? Josh here from Momentum Productions, and today I'm going to teach you the top 3 gimbal moves that every single videographer and cinematographer must know. Let's get into it. So the first gimbal move is quite simple, but I don't see a lot of it on the web, and that is the backward or forward tracking shot. This is when we have the camera operator in the front of the subject and following the subject backwards. So for this kind of shot, you definitely do need a spotter, and feel free to get creative. For example, for a gym shoot that I did a while back, I did a pass-through shot. So what is a pass-through shot? I basically started over the subject's shoulders and I moved in front of them. So it looks like the camera is going in between the two subjects and then pulling out and going and tracking them. So this is a very unique way of starting off a shot or just establishing your subjects in your scene. So give that a try and let me know what you think about it in the comment section below. Gimbal shot number 2. This is the profile shot. Basically, we have the gimbal operator on the side of the subject and tracking them either from semi behind them or to the side of them. So as you can see here, we have 2 different kinds of shots. The first one that I'm playing right now is a full profile shot where we see just the side of the subject's body. And the semi-profile shot is when we're actually a little bit behind them or in front of them. We still get that profile view, but we get more of their body in the shot. So I hope that makes sense. Now for these kinds of shots, I do recommend using the crisscross walk. This will get you much more stable shots. I will get a more in-depth tutorial for you guys on how to properly walk while shooting these kinds of shots and how to hold the gimbal, because using 2 hands in some instances may not benefit you. Gimbal shot number 3. This is one of my most favorite gimbal shots, and this one is called the quarter orbit. This is not a full 360-degree shot, but it's actually more of just a movement, a quarter movement or a quarter turn around a subject. I love doing these kinds of shots because it adds much more dynamics when you're barely moving with the gimbal. So movement is key here. Dynamics is so important to watch in everybody's videos. Otherwise, if the camera's just static the whole time, videos become stale and unwatchable. So I'm trying to push my subscribers and my viewers to use much more movement in their shots. I have a ton of gimbal videos for you guys to check out, and I have a ton more that I'm going to be releasing as well. But if you want to get started on how to master gimbal walks or gimbal techniques, go ahead and check out this playlist right here. And I have a specific video that I want you to watch where it just generalizes gimbal movements, so that way if you're new to gimbals, this video right here will definitely help you out. And also, if you're new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe with those notifications turned on. About the equipment that I'm using the Sony A9 Zeiss 16-35 full frame lens and 24-70 Zeiss full frame lens. Both lenses are f4, which makes them lightweight, and the focus retains sharpness throughout most of the focal range. If you're interested in the equipment that I'm using, go ahead and check out the links for them in the description box below. And as you probably know, if you've been a subscriber of mine for a while, I turned to the Zhiyun Crane 2 gimbal. This is my gimbal of choice because of its portability, its functionality, and overall, it's just my type of gimbal. So I'll leave a link for it in the description box as well. But if you can hold off on buying a gimbal, I strongly suggest that you hold off on buying one. Zhiyun is releasing 2 new gimbals coming up very soon, possibly even 3. So I would wait until they release those gimbals. If you want to catch up on what you probably missed at Photokina, watch this video right here because you're going to learn about the Weeble Lab and the Crane 3 Lab, which are revolutionary gimbals. It's a completely different design, something that you're not used to seeing on the gimbal market today. Okay, hold on just a second. I have a bonus shot for you. A lot of you are already familiar with this. This is called the POV or Inception shot. This is when you get a full 360-degree rotation, or for the POV shot, you get 45 degrees angle of movement on the roll axis, either left or right. These types of shots are amazing because it's a different, unique obscure, more artistic way of telling your story. It disorients your audience, and I do suggest that you use these types of shots because people are still not using them and are not used to seeing them. To execute these shots, you want to make sure that your elbows are into your sides, your back should be slightly arched, and your knees should be slightly bent as you walk. You also want to use the heel to toe method. I have a ton of videos on how to execute this walk and form properly, so make sure you check out those videos. So that technique is important for every single type of gimbal shot that you execute because it makes your body solid as a rock. You don't want to be loosey-goosey now. No, you don't. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to give it a like and subscribe to my channel with notifications on. I'll see you in the next one. Peace!